Welcome ladies and gentlemen to part 4 of a series where I will be going over every single weapon in Call of Duty Cold War Zombies and try to give you helpful tips and tricks on those weapons. In my previous video I asked people what would they like to see next, and I got a suggestion for the Streetsweeper shotgun, and that's the weapon that we will be going over today. This video will probably be longer than I really want it to be, as this weapon is kind of difficult to get gold. On a scale of 1 to 10 I would have to rate this weapon around an 8 or a 9. It's definitely one of the slower weapons to get the camos because number one, it has terrible reload speed, and on top of all of that, it's just not very easy to get some of the camo challenges that I will get into later. Before we fully get into it, I first want to ask you all to put down in the comments whatever weapons you would like to see next. I do have 2 more recommendations for the sledgehammer and the sigma, so those will be coming up after this. But if you have any other weapons that you would like to see, be sure to comment down below. Be sure to like the video, it's always appreciated, and also be sure to subscribe. We are 100 subscribers away from 12,000, which is insane. We basically nearly hit 2 milestones already in the month January, so thank you all so much. But without further ado, let's get into the attachments of the Streetsweeper. Now I choose to use an optic. You don't have to use one, but it definitely helps out with the critical kills that we will get into later. I use the quick dot LED. For the muzzle I use the Socom blast mitigator. Barrel I use the 14.6-inch Ranger. Body the Tiger Team Spotlight, and the magazine the Stanag 18 round drum. This attachment in my opinion is kind of really necessary, as the ammunition and the reload time on the shotgun is ridiculous. Now there are some methods that I did use to kind of counter this in early rounds, but I'll tell you one strategy that in my opinion is very effective, and it's easy to just get this weapon pack-a-punched and upgraded as fast as possible from what I have done. But for if I was going to be recommending a handle, I would also recommend perhaps the last handle, which is the airborne elastic wrap, and for the stock I would recommend also the last one, the marathon stock, as they do kind of counter everything that you do kind of get rid of in the other parts, but it will get rid of some of your accuracy if you choose to hip fire with the shotgun. So now let's get on to some of the camos. The main one that I want to talk about is critical kills, which will lead up into every single camo, so I'll just start off with the method for just getting these camos straight away. So when you spawn in, I recommend for you to use this shotgun until around round 5. The shotgun starts dealing very bad damage, and if you really don't have enough time to reload your shotgun, then you will most likely be struggling to get those kills. So what I recommend for you to do is upgrade your weapon class of the knife with your Ethereum crystals, which will on stage 3 allow you to use your knife as the weapon. Now this will not be progressing the weapon from my knowledge, but it will be building up your points, which is very necessary in my point. So from round 5 still stay in spawn. Now this is for the machinist specifically. I do not know of the future maps, and especially Firebase Z, as that has not yet come out. But what I recommend you to do is through most of round 5 and even maybe a bit of round 4, start knifing all the zombies, and definitely start knifing them fully on round 6 up until the last zombie. Around that stage you will probably have around 9,000 to 10,000 to even 11,000 points, which is the best part, because you would like to have 11,000 points, as that will basically allow you to pack a punch this weapon faster. But essentially once you have that done, leave one zombie and run over and turn on all the power and get pack-a-punch on. Once you get that done, go for the dance Easter egg. You might potentially have to buy ammunition if you ran out, but if you didn't, this will basically allow you to get free Juggernog, which is essential. But before you teleport to the dance Easter egg, finish the last zombie, as this will rotate to the next round, which will be a dog round, and it will be difficult. The reason I tell you to finish the zombie is because the round will end by itself, so you might as well get that kill. Use the shotgun, try to go for a critical kill. Once you have this done and you basically get your free reward, which will give you salvage, a free weapon, and on top of all of this, Juggernog, you will most likely have enough to upgrade your gun. And I recommend definitely upgrading your weapon and pack-a-punching if you have enough. You should have around enough after maybe the dog round and a bit of the next round if you did this correctly. And from here, the best strategy to get those critical kills is training in pack-a-punch. This weapon, some people would say it's really powerful and others would say it's not powerful. Personally, even when it's pack-a-punched, it does have its flaws. It doesn't rescue so many times from situations. Personally, I will never use the shotgun again in zombies unless it gets a little buff or even a bigger buff. But when you train down in the bottom, be sure to kind of concentrate on your points, because there's 2 other perks that you really need: Deadshot Daiquiri and Speed Cola. Deadshot Daiquiri for those critical kills, Speed Cola to reload faster. Now the positive with reloading while the weapon is pack-a-punched, you will be reloading 5 bullets at each time, but with Speed Cola you'll basically be doing it faster, so definitely upgrade both Deadshot, Daiquiri, and Speed Cola. Now that's kind of the best thing that I can tell you about critical kills, but there's another strategy to even make this better. The reason I use a red dot sight is because when I run around down a pack-a-punch, I have a bunch of zombies, they're on the same level as me, which allows me not to worry about aiming in and out and abusing aim assist or Deadshot. You can literally do this on anything. So what I recommend for you to do is aim above their head. Not a lot, but a bit. This shotgun shoots everything at the same time, so if you aim at the head, you will most likely be getting headshots. If you aim above the head, you will most likely be getting only headshots, because if you aim at the head specifically, I found out most of the time it's kind of a 50-50 chance for it to be a critical kill or just being a normal zombie kill, and you do want to build those critical kills up. So that's the best thing that I can recommend for you to get those critical kills. I struggled with those the most, but now let's get on to another one that I feel like some people might struggle with, and that is the elite kills. What I recommend to do with this one is the exact same thing as I told you earlier. Get your free weapon from the dance Easter egg and hope that it's around the rarity of a gold, or maybe you might get a ray gun or something, and use that weapon to damage the elites, because it will do more damage and you will have a higher rarity of a weapon. Doesn't even have to be pack-a-punch. Now I'm talking about the early elites, because later in the rounds with elites, use the shotgun itself, you will most likely have a pack-a-punch enough to deal enough damage and finish the elites off with Ring of Fire. Ring of Fire is beautiful to use with the shotgun. It is the best thing to use even on zombies, but it does kind of limit the amount of critical kills you get, so that's why I don't recommend using it as much, only for those elites and let's say if you're in very sticky situations. And for the last camo, like with all of these guides, another one that you might slightly struggle with, you need to get 20 kills without getting hit. So for this I recommend straight off when you're spawning in from the chopper or wherever you spawn in Firebase Z or whatever future map is out, and start shooting those zombies straight off the bat. They will be on low health, so once you get a bit of the camo progression, maybe you get the camo prompt pop up, what I recommend for you to do is back out and go back in, or knock yourself and go back in. This is literally the best thing that I found out with all the weapons. This is how I got my camos done. It was very effective. If I still struggled with this one, it was one that I kind of did on the side as I was trying to concentrate on the critical kills. But if you do not struggle with this one, then you will most likely not have very big difficulty with this weapon if you do my critical kill strategy. Be on top of your leveling up of the weapon, be on top of the pack-a-punching of the weapon, and you will get it done. Don't worry, this is a pain in the ass of a shotgun, so you are not alone if you are struggling with it. And if you are enjoying the hell out of it, then do, because honestly it's kind of a 50-50 chance if you will enjoy it or if you will not. This definitely needs a bit of a buff or nerf, whatever you want to call it. I'm not 100% sure which one means what, but it definitely needs to be fixed and deal at least more damage or reload faster. It's kind of ridiculous how long the shotguns takes to reload. Not to make this video any much longer, I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe, comment down below what weapon you want to see next. I also hope that some of you, if you're new here or if you're kind of, you know, subscribed already and you've seen some of my videos, I hope you enjoyed this new kind of editing style that I'm doing. I don't show my face. I just thought I'd use the game's characters as kind of interacting with you on the camera. But I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.